Ever wonder why sometimes angels look like regular people when they show up on Earth? Like, why don't they just come with wings or glowing like we imagine? Let's break it down in simple terms, and we'll dig into what the Bible says about it too. First off, angels are messengers from God. That's their main job. The word angel actually means messenger. And sometimes for them to deliver God's message, they need to blend in with humans. Makes sense, right? Imagine if they came with glowing lights and a choir of trumpets every time. People would freak out. In the Bible, Hebrews 13 verse 2 says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." Think about that. This verse is telling us angels sometimes look like ordinary people. So ordinary that you wouldn't even know it's an angel. That's wild, huh? So why do they take on a human form? Well, it's simple. If they're here to talk to humans or help us, they gotta communicate in a way we can handle. God knows we'd probably lose it if we saw their full heavenly form. There's a story in Genesis 18 where Abraham meets three men. Turns out they were angels, and one of them was even the Lord himself. They came looking just like regular person, and Abraham didn't know right away. They talked, ate, and spent time with him. See, angels don't just take human form for fun. They're on a mission, like in the story of Lot in Genesis 19. Two angels came to Sodom to warn Lot and his family to leave before God destroyed the city. They looked like men because they needed to communicate and act quickly. Lot didn't get scared. He just listened and followed their instructions. Here's the thing. Angels are spirits. They don't have bodies like us. So when they come to Earth, they sort of borrow a human appearance to get their job done. Now, what can we learn from this? One big thing is that God works in ways we don't always recognize. Sometimes help from God doesn't come with big miracles. It could be through a stranger offering you kindness or a friend saying just what you needed to hear. Could that person be an angel? Maybe. That's why the Bible says to treat everyone with kindness. You never know who God might be using to help you. Here's another cool thing. Angels don't stay human forever. Once their mission is done, they go back to their spiritual form. They're not like us. They don't live here. They're on assignment from God. They come, do their job, and then return to heaven. So when we see stories in the Bible about angels walking around, eating or talking, it's not because they're human like us. They're just here to do God's work in a way we can understand. Let's wrap this up. Angels becoming human-like when they come to Earth isn't some random thing. It's part of God's perfect plan. It helps them connect with us, deliver messages, or protect us. The Bible shows us over and over again that God